Okay. Now, how do I get the screen up? I need to share my screen. Mhm. Yep, there we go. Share screen. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is cracking. All right. Now, then how would I get low in here? Mm. Go live together. Where's that at? Pop out dashboard, channel, send feedback. All right, that's how I share my screen. Oh, real good. I ain't gonna leave me like that. Oh, fuck with this. All right, I imagine it's gonna be on my seven. See that? Uh, see that my baby on top of fire. Yeah, till the morning, till the morning. Uh, uh, till the morning. Morning. I'm recording. It's in the pocket, it's a fire. Gucci metal, it's a fire. And they all that's gonna die. I'm gonna stop. It's me running, you want to get it, let me show. See that pop up in my chopper phone. Been out there, till I'm home. And I said he was born. Nothing else start recording. Tony, Tony, I treat her like I hit the lotto. And she ain't at the lotto. She just wanna be one drop her phone till the morning. The morning, 13 hours, start recording. Promise, goddamn poles do this out of here. They're gonna be in the screen regardless. I'm just gonna put them over here on the side. There we go. Let's put it on the bed. Throw it over on the bed. Oh yeah, I do it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Share my account. Share. There we go. All right. Let's give it about. So we're already live. So let's give it a few minutes here. See if we get a few people in here, and then we'll start talking some shit. But in the meantime, let's run that shit back, and then we'll share our screen. Let's see if we can figure out how to get somebody else in here. Not now. How to get right another day to the morning. This is about to be my double phone. Me not getting it to the more. And then that's a nigga said he was born. But at 13, I just start recording. $13. $8. All right, let's see what this guy talking about. Okay. No, I'm on fucking phone. This nigga talking about a mobile device. Boy, get your ass off my screen. Why is niggas talking about it on your phone? Tap create, right? I mean, I just don't understand why it's not engage with your audience, start a Q&A, start a poll, edit. Huh. It's nowhere giving me an option to do that from PC. Oh, that's when I was going live. That's when I was going right. You know what? Fuck it. Nobody's on it anyway. All right, guys. Let's go ahead. We're going to wait to that 10-minute mark, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started here, and I'll just you know let's go by myself right now. All right, so let me share my screen. Oh yeah, just share the entire screen. All right, guys. First of all, get that out of here. I fear it is time to glaze EA. It's time. Wait, let's see. What's this talking about? Should be in your email. Just search up Bungie. Okay, I'll have to check that out. All right, so let's so what we're gonna do here, guys. Let me get comfy. So let me stop sharing here really fast. Then let me make sure my mic is in. Okay, got my mic in. We're gonna watch some footage, and we need to talk about it. We need to talk. Nope, don't want to mute my mic. All right, boom. Let's share our screen here. Oh shit, no. Boom. Entire screen. Allow that. All right, boom. Now we okay, bet. All right, guys. So here's the thing. Let me make sure my mic volume is pretty good. Where am I coming at with my mic? Should I move it closer? Can you hear me, Mike? Yo. All right. I think the mic's fine. Wait, is it fine? Can't imagine it being super low. But either way it goes. So let's go ahead. Let's get in here, guys. Here's the thing. I am a Battlefield guy. All right. First and foremost, I'm a Battlefield guy. And as a Battlefield guy, I've been playing Battlefield for sure since Battlefield 3. Okay, Battlefield 3 is when I first started really getting into Battlefield. And I've pretty much played every Battlefield since Battlefield 3. Now, what that means is why I wanted to give that little backstory, a little back information is I'm a veteran of Battlefield. Like I'm really like I know about this game. I've played it. I've watched it grow. I've watched it be under Call of Duty, be in Call of Duty Shadow, come from out of Call of Duty Shadow, and then go back into Call of Duty Shadow. So I've seen pretty much the evolution of this game. And to be completely honest with you, there hasn't been a good Battlefield since Battlefield 1. That was the last good Battlefield. I think all the Battlefields released in a pretty bad state. I think that one did too, if I remember correctly. But that was, I think, one of the better Battlefields. And I can actually check. Let's check right now. Actually, let's see if we can get a little consensus here. What is the most popular? What is generally considered the most popular Battlefield game? Let's see what that is. A little AI generation. Battlefield franchise makes it the most while officially comprehensive player counts are not publicly available. Battlefield games is general. Player counts, okay. Based on player counts, approximate and potentially fluctuating. Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1 often show the strongest concurrent players. Battlefield 2042, okay. Sports cross platform, yeah. Battlefield 4, yeah. Critical reception, I agree with that. So, really, Battlefield 4 and 5, 1 and 5. Battlefield 1 and 5 are probably the most popular ones in my opinion. Me personally, I'd say 1. But I say all that to say I think Battlefield 1 came out in like 2000, like 15, 16, something like that. And Battlefield 5 probably came out maybe like 2 or 3 years after that. 2019, something around there. And 42 came out in 22 or 23, one of those. I want to say 22. So there hasn't been a good Battlefield in almost 10 years. Whether Battlefield 4, I'm sorry, Battlefield 5 is your favorite, or is like what you consider the best, or Battlefield 1. And honestly, you could be one of those people that are just like, yeah, actually, Battlefield 4 is my favorite. Battlefield 3 is my favorite. And the series has been, on the downhill since then. So, it can be very opinions on Battlefield. But I say that what I think the consensus we can come to is Battlefield is an inconsistent franchise. They're inconsistent as far as, their player base being satisfied generally across the board with the product that they put out. And that's okay. That's kind of how gaming goes. That's kind of how creation goes. That's how art goes. Everybody's not going to consume it like you think they should. But if we're being honest, Battlefield has just been ass. 2042, I'm going to put the ass hat on it. It's a really bad game. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I got messages in Discord. See if Logan messages me. What was this? Barty? GG on leveling up. Who the fuck is Barty? Okay, they got to be a bot. Yeah, so it's been really inconsistent as far as the product that they've been giving their fans across the years. 42 was bad. 42 released in a terrible state, and honestly, I never went back to it because of how bad it actually released. So for me, I just think that was very, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable for EA, but definitely a big game. But I say all to say, I'll give all of that preface. I give you all of that to say this Battlefield is looking crazy. I think we might have one. I'm keeping it a buck. We might have one. like we might have one. I think everybody across the board is generally positive about what they're seeing as far as the setting, as far as the aesthetic of the game, the graphics, and we haven't even really seen everything. So what this video is intended today for right now is together we're going to watch what's going on these things, on these videos that they released. The multiplayer gameplay, the combat, class destruction, and the maps and the modes. I haven't even looked at these. I've only looked at the official multiplayer. The official multiplayer video, hey man, they did their thing. So it looked real good. And I'm actually going to watch that one too. So we're going to go ahead and cycle through these. I'm not going to watch this whole thing gameplay reveal, but we're going to skip a few parts, skip around, and just kind of see what it looks like. So let's check out. Let's look at the multiplayer trailer again. Just look at this, man. Let's look at this. Look how good this looks. Look at that. Look at that. Building coming down. Look at that, bro. Look at that. The building came down. That's what Battlefield's about. That's what Battlefield's about, bro. Battlefield is about you pinned down. He's pinned down. Look at him. He's pinned down. He called the homies in. And what he brings the building down. That's what Battlefield's about, man. I'm telling you. Medic, that's me. I'm a medic guy. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of that. Pulling motherfuckers out of cover. But look at that's new. That's nice. And you know why it's nice? Take a guess. Because it's not on the fucking PS5 and Xbox. I'm sorry, PS4 and Xbox One. It's time to move on from that shit, man. And Battlefield was smart for doing that. No way you release a game on a system that was shipped in 2013. Is motherfucker still using you know what I'm saying, Nvidia 2010 13 shit? You know, like is they still using those parts from 2013? Yeah, but I bet they want to upgrade. That's how I go, man. Move on. This generation of consoles, I mean, we've essentially wasted like 4 years, like the first 4 years of it, because they're still releasing shit. Like Call of Duty is coming out on the PS4. Like this last one was on the PS4, Xbox One. What the fuck are you doing? Like, come on. But we don't want to get into that. We're focused here. Gameplay. This shit's looking good. Look at this. Look at this. The drones. It's modern. The whole bridge, bro. Look at that. The whole bridge, bro. They got bridges. They got walkways being destroyed, bro. You and the homies could bring that down if they pushing too hard over there. That shit, that's hard, man. That's hard, man. That's hard. Mm-hmm. This is my favorite. I like this. I like the slide. Peep that slide. Look at the slide. Yeah, right there. Boom. I like that. Nice little gameplay. They're letting you be mobile, you know, but still within the realism. This is one of my favorite parts. Probably my favorite part of the trailer, though. Honestly, this motherfucker goes full on sledge, bro. Full on sledge. And if you know about sledge, that's Rainbow Six. He can motherfucking knock a hole in the wall, and you can attack the objective vertically. That's what he does. So I can't remember if you were able to do this in other Battlefield games. Like, I don't know if you can shoot a hole in the floor or not. I can't remember. I want to say no, though. I want to say no. I don't think you've been able to, like, say, okay, it's a guy below me, and I know it's a guy below me, and I'm going to blow this floor out and drop down there. I don't think you've ever been able to do that in Battlefield. If I'm mistaken, correct me, but that's new. You can't do that on the PS4. You can't do that on the Xbox One or whatever the fuck which Xbox it is. So XS, whatever the fuck it is. Leave that old console generation alone, man. But this is dope. Coming into Battlefield, I like how they bringing this in. Let's round it back. Let's get the full extent of that. Let's get the full extent of that. Like, okay, that got to be a class, a destruction class. He knocked. It's 5 niggas dropped down there, bro. 5 niggas. He knocked a hole in the floor, and 5 niggas. 3. That's cracking. That's cracking. That's cracking, bro. They cooking up, man. They cooking up, bro. This shit hard, man. This shit hard, bro. Sorry, guys. I gotta get some tweets out here real fast. That's cracking. Let me go back a little bit here. Mm-hmm. I'm liking this. Look, I like that. He jumped down. Look, he jumped down. Boom, 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 boom. That's nasty, man. Nice game. I'm liking the movement. I'm liking the movement. This I'm sorry. I like it. I like the movement. It's looking like they're trying to allow you to be mobile while still staying in that realistic setting, which is important. That's very important. So I like that. I like that jumping back, being able to look left and right. You know, you can. That means you can get out of a jam if you walk around a corner and you start getting shot. You start getting shot at, whatever the case may be. You can just fall back, but you're still aiming, so you're still able to get some kills out there. That's good. Throw a grenade. I wonder if you can throw grenades. I wonder if you can like fall back and throw grenades at the same time. They probably some hoes. They probably ain't gonna go like that. It's still EA we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They still be on some whole shit at the end of the day. So, but they cooking right here. This ain't even the type of video. I'm sorry. That's not what we're doing right now. Let's go ahead and continue here, though. Let's continue here. Yeah, man. It's looking good. That's good. That's good stuff right there. Okay, let's see what we get here. Phantom Edition. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. They might got me, man. I might be getting the book bag, the headscarf, the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, the wrist chain. Send me the whole shit, man. Send me the steel back cover. Let me get it all, man. So what's this? Phantom Squad, 4 soldier skins. Okay. All right. BF Pro token. So a Battlefield Pro token. Battle Pass plus 25 tier skips. Exclusive unlocks and more. Okay. It's not bad. Shrouded weapon package. Drop shadow weapon package. So we don't really care about these skins and shit. I mean, the squad skins are fine. The Battlefield Pro token. I mean, my only thing about the Battlefield, like shit like this, where it's like you skip the tiers, I'm gonna play anyway, so I'm gonna unlock it. But I do understand why that's an option. I just think that you could be rewarded with something more than that. Other than that, that should be something I can just buy. If I want to buy the Battle Pass and skip all the way through, I should just be able to buy that. I'm okay with people with these companies monetizing their shit. I really am. It's just kind of how you go about it. You have to be smarter. I think you should, people hate pay to play, but why hate pay to play when shit? I don't have time to grind all fucking 100 ranks, man. Let me get the shit. Let me get the, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's why you put these weak ass skins in there. It's a deadly cycle. What are these? These looks like emblems and shit and chains, vehicle skin. Yeah, these pre-orders ass. Nigga, what happened to pre-orders giving me the motherfucking next DLC? God damn. Gravedigger soldier skin, hatchet weapon package. Yeah, man. That's crazy right there, man. That's crazy right there. Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing real fast. That's crazy right there. All right, man. Let me go get some water. I need some water right now. Hold on. Hold on, wait. What are we talking about next? Let me see what's going on here. Let's go back. Okay, combat class and destruction. Okay. Let's go. Damn, all right. I'm tripping. Combat classes and destruction. Oh yeah. Okay, I got that. I just need to get this channel. All right, we back, man. We back. Yeah. So let's see what this combat classes and destruction video on. What the fuck is this? Tweaking. Let's see. I'm very interested to see what this is talking about. Hold on. Let's make sure that we're screen sharing. Share screen. Entire screen. Wow. Okay. Boom. Mm. That was nice. I like that. Shit look crispy. Hold on. Let's. What did he say right there? Okay. Intense gunplay. Wait, can we get some closed captions here? Let me get some closed captions. Why are my closed captions not on? There we go. We rebuilt from the ground up. Yo, they got shit coming down in here, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, man. And I know, like, this is a, pre-made video, but that's gameplay footage right there. Like, upstairs is coming down around him, bro. Nigga just blew a wall out. Yeah. That flashbang look kind of crazy. Let me see this again here real fast. Blow the building up. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Mm. That's what we're talking about right there. Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's standard. This is what I usually do. Right here. Hold on. My mic dying. Hold on. Plug this all up. Is that plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. All right, let me make sure my voice still up. My voice still up here. I'm tripping. Yeah, we still rocking and rolling. Okay. I'm tripping. Yeah, now let's go back and look at this. Let's go back and look at this. Mm-hmm. I like that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on. See, hold on. I'm a support main. All right. I'm a support main in Battlefield. That's what I do. I like to play the support. So first of all, they got my man dragging motherfuckers out. It looks like they have these little this class can only do this, like the adrenaline shot. I think I believe they said, or like they can only carry two primary weapons for the assault. I can't remember what the engineer does, like whatever they said was special for them, but they can take. Oh, they can repair. They're the only class that can repair friendly tanks and vehicles and stuff. So that's theirs. So it looks like the support class, our little passive, is we dragging motherfuckers up out of there. So shout out to all my support mains that's getting motherfuckers back in a battle. Let's see this here. Pull your ass out of the fire. Now this is what I'm interested in here outside of the passive. This little that deployable cover is nice. That deployable cover is nice. Yeah, support main right here. That's probably all only thing I will always play. Mm. Mm. Bro, this shit. Hey man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. These boys might be cooking, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So hold on, let's see what's that. Reapproach combat and rebuilt it from the ground up. They keep saying that. They keep saying that. Rebuilt it from the ground up. They keep saying that. So is this like an all new like engine? Like what do they mean when they say that? Is this like a rebuilt from the ground up all new engine? Is this a rebuilt from the ground up all like how the animations work within the engine? You know, it's coming off of the older consoles. So I need to know what they can do different. I need to speak to some type of game developer and just kind of see what they pick their brains about this because I'm very interested in that. But I am excited about that. He's saying that rebuilt it from the ground up, bro. That mean, hey man, these boys might be cooking. Okay. Mm. Okay, he talking about it and I'm seeing it because that's different. Okay. Mm. Damn, man. Yeah, man. These boys cooking, bro. That movement look good. I like that. I like the little battle roll. Yeah. You know, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Expanding the number of people that can get on the trucks, that's good, man. Because sometimes when you spawn in, it'll be like a motherfucker, like it's like two other motherfuckers from other squads. They in the truck with your guy, and there's only one spot left. Then your other guy responds before you, and now he's in the truck, and now you have to run all the way back to the battlefield. So it's good they let motherfuckers hop on the back of the truck and just, you know what I'm saying, get back in there with the squad. Like I need to be there with the gang. It's speeding up the gameplay. It's taking that downtime out. You know, you're instead of you running back, spending like an entire minute running back to the battlefield because battlefield is like that. It could take you 30 seconds to get back to the battle. Like after you spawn in, let's say you got a 10-second spawn, and then it's gonna take you like another 15 seconds to run back to whatever battlefield you're on. Like it could happen like that. So that's really good. They're cutting that downtime and they're letting people get back into the battle. So I'm really excited about that. I like that. Mm. You know what's funny? This scene right here. This is what the real money. This is who you want on your squad. You want the motherfuckers flying the airplanes, bro. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for. So if anybody's an airplane flyer in Battlefield, link up with me. I need a motherfucking pilot in there because those are the hardest people to contend with in Battlefield, unless you have a good recon and a good engineer where they can blast it out of the sky. But it's still going to be difficult. He's still going to get he's going to get his shit off, and yeah, very very hard to contend with. Assholes in the sky. Don't want them on against me. And he barrel rolling this shit. Okay. Let's talk about the destruction. A spectacle in the gameplay mechanic. Okay. I like that. A new iteration. Mm. Blowing a whole hole in the floor, bro. Woo! Blew the hole in the floor. He coming up with the tank, just knocking chunks off the wall, bro. That's what I'm talking about. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. This is what I should be seeing in Battlefield. A fucking building coming down. Like, that's what we here for. Oh, yeah, these boys cooking. These boys cooking. Nah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. These boys cooking up. Yeah, man. These boys cooking up, man. It's more of these bullshit pre-orders. These pre-orders are bullshit. I like the pre-orders are fucking ass. Um, yeah, but hey, man, these boys might be cooking up. These boys might be cooking up. All right, let me get a tweet off, and then let's go into look at the maps, modes, and portal. You know, I do like that they're bringing the portal back. The portal was a good. It was good. It was nice. It allowed like us, the gamer, to get in there and create their own modes. It also allowed Battlefield or EA, Dice, where fuck, however fuck you want to go about it. It also allowed them to, experiment with the gameplay, which I think is important, especially if you have a game that's going to be a mainstay for a couple years, 3-4 years. You're going to be supporting it. You have to make sure that it's fresh, and I think the portal does that. So I'm interested to see what the new things are going on with the portal, and how it's going to be used. Okay, let me get this tweet off. Boom. All right. Actually, you know what? Let me tweet that one. Delete that. Hold on. Let me quote tweet that one. I fear EA is cooking. I fear they're cooking. I fear they are cooking, man. I fear they are cooking. Yeah, I fear they are cooking. I fear EA is cooking. We might have a generational FPS, man. This might be the one. This hold on. Copy. EA whipping it up, bro. Hey. Hey, man. They whipping it up, bro. Let's see about the maps, modes, and portals. Let's see what that's talking about. Let's see what that's talking about. You know what? You know what's funny? I know those white women were in there giving them hell. And that's what I want. I want somebody in there standing in their shit and like that is not what we're gonna do. And pushing the studio, the gameplay, everything forward in a way that is going to make us, the consumer, happy. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. It's just taking shit down, bro. We are back. Shit, we're back. Yeah, let's see what we're gonna be at here. Director of production, Mutif Alma Tobat. Let me look her up. Mm. Okay, this look good. He whipping in the sound. Right. I'm liking this. These niggas better not be releasing this game with 3 maps. What the fuck? Or 4, okay. All right, 4, that's nice. That's a good amount. That's good. Brooklyn, that like one. Mm. You know, I like that. I like that. I like that. She said that the maps are broken up into combat zones. So if the maps are broken up into combat zones, that means what that allows us to do is to actually play all of these maps in every different game mode, like she just said. And that is genius. It's genius because those lobbies aren't going to be filled. Those lobbies have a higher chance of being filled up because a player can go in there and they can get right to the action. They don't have to, be in a big ass map and everybody's concentrated in this one area, and you have to run not only to the, from the edge of the map, but like to the center of the map. Like it's a lot. It's stupid. So, it'd be like team deathmatch in this zone and conquest in this zone. So you put them all together for the bigger mode. So I like that. That's really smart, really genius. Mm, okay. Conquest. Okay. Breakthrough. Okay. Rush. All right. I like that. You know what? I like that. I like that they said, you know what? These are our mode. This is our bread and butter. This is what we do well, and this is what we're gonna do. A lot of times studios they get caught up in what's the happening right now, and they forget about what they do well. So it sounds like EA is more so in here, and they're saying, "Hey, look, Battlefield, Breakout or Breakpoint, I think he said, in Conquest, whatever fuck game modes were." He said that's what we do well, and that's what the fuck we're sticking to. That's our trifecta. So we've decided to make these game modes the best that they can be. Very smart. I like it a lot, and it's showing. It's showing. Ooh! Look at that entire face of the building come down, bro. That's crazy. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. New game mode. Okay. All right. All right. Hold on. New game mode. Let's lock in here. What are you talking about? A final battle mode. Lock me in here. Put me in the game, man. The dog tags. I like that brand. I really like that they're bringing the dog tags back. To be honest with you, when you get melee kills, like because that rarely happens. So for you to have like a collection of dog tags, like motherfuckers that you done shanked up, that's really cool. I like that. I love that they're bringing that back. I really do. Hey, y'all got me. Give me the $200 bundle. I want the flask. I want the keychain. I want the hardcover book. Uh, like whatever. Give me that. Give me that bundle. All right, I like that. Oh, 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 whoa. I'm sorry I got to keep saying this, but I'm going to say this. That's what happens when you get rid of the PS4, the Xbox One. When you get rid of that old hardware, you can start putting some shit together. Like the consoles are low end PCs, essentially. They're low end PCs. So if you have, actually, let me not even say that. They're low end to mid to low end. I don't even know what range they fall in, but I know they're not high end. So they're like low. They're like in the kind of, you got the middle right here, low right here. They'd probably be somewhere like right here or something. And if I'm wrong, correct me, please. But it's not a PS fucking 4. Oh, so it's one of those things like when you let those old systems go, you can start putting bigger and better shit in here. And it looks like this portal mode is about to be nasty. I mean, look at this motherfucker. Look at that. He's like, what the fuck is he doing? Like this nigga, like, bro, I need to find somebody to make me maps. If anybody's been playing this, I want to know what it costs to make some I want to make some good maps. I wonder how complicated this is. It can't be that complicated. I'm gonna hire me a portal guy. You heard it here first. I'm hiring me a portal guy. So yeah, that's crazy. Mm, Oh, see, that's big. Portal might be kind of crazy. If this has the player bases I think it's gonna have, and I think it's gonna be massive. All right, I want to be the first to say that. I think this game's gonna be massive. I think it's gonna be massive. You heard it here first. So I think this can be really cool because they have progression. I don't know if that was in 2042. Honestly, I didn't play enough 2042. I need to go look at my hours played on 2042. I know for sure I probably have less than 100. Easily less. Probably got like 50 hours on that game, maybe. Nothing. If that, to be honest with you. Because I bought that and played it for like the first couple weeks and I put it down. I think I started back playing Destiny. So um, it was ass. 42 was ass. 2042 was ass. But this looks great, man. I don't know if you were able to progress in the portal. That was the original point. Wait, what did she say? Oh, the update to our UI. That's some funny shit. Mm. I wonder if you're going to be able to get servers. Let's look that up. Let's look that up. Can you buy servers for Battlefield 6? Okay. So I have to rent a server? Also, so Portal is renting a server? Motherfuckers funny on the internet. Yeah, see, motherfuckers already talking about it. Yeah, what motherfuckers? African American server availability will definitely talk like time about it. That's 5. Yeah, man. Yeah, guys. Those son of a bitches are cooking. Oh, son of a bitches are cooking. Yeah, let's look at some. Let's look at some multiplayer. Let's see this. This looks good. Looks good. I wonder what game mode they're playing. Like Conquest. It's Conquest, yeah. See if we can find something else. Yeah, let's see. Looks like Rush right here, I believe. Yeah. That was nice. I like that. I'm a shoddy guy. I like that. That looked good. This looks good. Mm. Okay. I've seen a lot. I've seen enough. I've seen enough for two things. One, I am 100% going to buy this game. For sure, 100%. Whatever copy. I'm going to purchase this. I'm purchasing this, and I'm going to do it day one. I don't know if I'm going to get it on the PC or the console. Need to figure that out. Which way I'm going to go. But I'm probably going to buy it on the PC, and I'll just play with my controller. I'll try maybe get good with the mouse and key, but I don't really see that. But that's one. That's the first thing that I want to say. Okay, I am buying this game day one. The second thing I want to say, the one thing about Battlefield that I don't like is Battlefield isn't a game where you have a it isn't a game where you have a ranking system or something that you are playing towards. So you're not trying to level up your rank. You're kind of just in there having fun. They're essentially betting on their gameplay loop that you're going to come back for that, and you don't necessarily need that competitive drive to say, oh, I want to go to plat, I want to go to diamond, I want to go to GM, whatever the case may be. They're not giving you that. They're just giving you that gameplay loop, which is fine. 100% fine. I think that is something that's reasonable. And yeah, I think that's cool. I think that's okay. However, there are people like myself that do want to grind for that rank, or do want to, grind up the ranks to say, okay, I'm better than you. I'm better than this person. or I'm a higher rank than you, whatever the case may be. Some of us we want that. We do want that. So that's the second thing I have against Battlefield. We don't necessarily have that ranking system to grind toward to climb. So I think that's something that they definitely need to address, even if it's a game mode. Even if it's like a fucking 16v16 or 8v8 or whatever the case may be, with some of their inside of these customized battle zones, whatever the fuck they calling them. I think that's what it is. They need to have some type of game mode that has a ranking system behind it. They need to figure that out. They need to figure out how to get their gameplay to a point where people are trying to grind up, essentially. And honestly, it might be controversial. They might split the player base with this idea. I don't know. But they could have a ranked playset for these game modes and an unranked playset for these game modes. Why not? Why not? Why not have both of those? Why not give your play? Hell, they're giving you the portal. So why not, shit, have a ranked version of Conquest, or pick a game mode, one of the three: the Conquest, the Rush, or the fucking other one. I can't Breakpoint. I think it's called Breakthrough. But honestly, I think Rush would probably be. Excuse me. I think Rush would probably be the game mode that's most fit for a ranked mode. Because I think Rush was 24v24, but it's probably gonna be 32 for v32 on this one, I'd imagine. They still haven't said anything about a player number, so I'm interested to see what that is. I wonder if they're gonna go, like 80, bump it up just a little bit, because 32v32 is absolutely fine, a lot of chaos. But I mean, why not add like 10 more people, 20 more people, 15 more people? You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be the whole 64v64, like it was on 2042. But I do think that they can scale it up just a little bit. You're doing 32v32. So if that's 64 people overall, why not give us 92 overall? Is that an even number between them? Was that 92? That'd be like 50 and high 50, low 30 number type shit. Or no, 50 and 40. Yeah. How would you balance that out? Can you get that even? Either way, a high number under 100. Fuck it. Make it 50v50. Why not? Give us, what I'm saying? Give us X amount of people more. Make it 50v50. I think that would be good. I think 50v50 would be good. But anyway, the point is they need ranked modes, some type of ranked mode inside of Battlefield. I think that's something that's going to be important, especially if they're planning on, if they're planning on making this a game that's going to, stand the test of time. I think it's very important. Yeah, it's looking good though. This is looking good. Yeah, let's watch a few more minutes of this, and let's skip around here a little bit and see what they're doing, and then I'm gonna hop out and go edit some things. Try to edit this up here real quick. Mm. Oh, to show where you got shot at. I like that. I like that. Good move. That was good. All right, bet. All right, let's hop out of here, man. Yeah, man. So overall, guys, I think they cooked up, man. I think they cooked up. I think they did a job that is going to really stand the test of time. I really do. I really, really do. I think that it's going to be a massive hit, and I think that they're going to be able to really make some fans happy about this. This looks good. This looks good, man. This looks good. So, all right, yeah, I'm gonna hop up out of here. I'm gonna try to get a little editing in, see if I can get a couple of these videos up and out. So, yeah, GG's, guys.